Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. It is Thursday, the 18th day of April, and today was a challenging, trying day for me, but we had a good day. I am calling today a good day. Yes, it's another red day, a small red day. I think we're at a net loss of 736 on the day, but I accomplished some goals today. I reached some goals that I had set. I talked about this yesterday. I said I was going to stay out of the market until at least lunchtime today. And today ended up, I was actually quite busier with work-related items and other things during the day more than what I thought. So it kind of turned out in my favor because I really wasn't able to be too devoted to the markets anyway. I did take some trades on the sim account only. Messed around with some stuff on the sim account. But I stayed out of the markets as far as trading evals or funded accounts. I did not trade any of the funded accounts. I don't think I took a trade until almost 2 o'clock today. I really, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to trade this morning. I really, truly did. But again, I had several things going on here in the forenoon, kind of off and on, and then early afternoon, and you know, I wasn't able to devote a lot of time anyway, so it was really good that I had said I was going to refrain from trading, and it feels good. It's a big win that okay, I was able to do what I said mentally. I'm not taking a trade, even though this was awesome this morning. This move down was so nice of a move down. However, looking at, I was looking at these levels, and one of the things that I even thought about quite a bit, even after I did my update yesterday, was just I need to do a better job at staying with the levels. I did take some oil trades this afternoon with the take profit account. That account we lost 200 on. I watched this come back out, and I should have entered here. I really should have entered down here. I was a little bit unnerved by these wicks. And then as this market started to move up, I finally entered. I could have taken some profit, and I thought I would leave it. My target was at 82.40. And I thought, well, I'm going to see if we get there. We pulled back, and this was moving very slowly. And it just kind of dwindled. And I finally just took a loss and said I'm not going to let it go any further. And I was in with 2 contracts, which is a mistake, because I probably could nearly be green or break even on that account had I just taken 1 contract. But we retouched this 82 line a couple times, and I just kind of scalped my way back, took several scalp trades, and made some of the money back. So that was the trading I did on oil. Did not trade anything on ES today. ES fell. Let's look at the daily here, or the intraday, I should say. This morning kind of followed the same suit. We didn't really break and bounce off of this 85 level that I've had marked out. We did reject it nicely here, and that would have been a great short, but again, just kind of flat this afternoon. And then on NQ, again, like we just talked about, we're looking for bounces off this 17.5, and we did have several here this afternoon. And I traded kind of in this range. I literally took a couple trades with each account. I'm a little bit frustrated with 30. I took 3 trades with 30. I had 1 winner, I think like $40. And then 2 back-to-back losers that were both like $300 losers. So that was the second one hurt. That was not a good entry. So yeah, that's kind of bad that we had a $500 loss, but it is what it is. But yeah, I had said I was not going to be too focused on my goals as far as how much to get on each account for the next couple of days. I just want to get green. And again, I should have left it, but really what happened was I was green across all 4, and I decided to kind of go back through. And that's where I made a mistake there. And then I jumped down to this one and had 1 losing trade and called it. I'm done. So I only took a few trades with these accounts. That's what I'm very happy about. I'm okay with the loss. It's not a huge loss. $700 is $700 across 5 accounts. Is what it is. I spent most of the afternoon working on and passing this eval. Only traded that eval today. I did not even trade to take profit, didn't blow any accounts, didn't trade any other evals, just this one. and kind of worked my butt off through this chop to actually get it. The crazy thing was, we had this big move here right as we closed the market, actually kind of after the market closed, right at a couple minutes after 4. And I capitalized nicely on that, but then immediately on this red pullback, I gave back, I think, $800, and then got it right back again on this move back up. And then I actually had set a profit target where I thought I would reach the 53,000 marker, and it closed the trade at like 52,957 or something like that. I needed like $50, and it took it took me over half an hour to get $50. I actually thought I was going to have to just close out and be at $50 away from pass, but I finally got it. So that's good. That gives me 5 Apex funded accounts tomorrow plus the take profit one. So again, I feel really good about today. It's not about the P&L today. It's really about, I said I wouldn't trade any of the I didn't really say funded accounts or evals, but I meant none of my accounts other than the sim accounts different, but I was messing with some strategy stuff on that this morning. But I did what I said. That was a mental, fixing a mental thing for me. And then I didn't trade the P&L with these trades this afternoon. I traded the trade. And the other thing I did is I changed all of my ATM strategies and removed the trailing stop. So now I have to manually adjust the stop rather than allowing the trailing stop to go. And I think, I don't know, I feel like I've hurt myself a little. I like a trailing stop. I really, truly do. However, I think it would be better served if I would enter into trades and allow the trade to get into some profitability before moving the stop. And then I can always activate this trailing stop here. I don't have to put it in my ATM strategy. I can just turn this one on and it'll automatically start trailing if I so choose. Say I get an account that all at once, or a trade that now I've got $150 in profit, and I just want to trail it because I'm happy with that level or whatever. And if it goes up, and I can mess with that, but not have it built into the ATM. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, again, it's a win today. I feel very good about today. I feel very good about tomorrow. I feel good about the week. I am not going to have a green week. That is just pretty much a given. If we look at TradeZella, this is the month to date. We've had a couple of back-to-back red days here, and I'm not going to get to green tomorrow. I just don't feel like I'm going to get a green week. I have we're down $4,000 basically, if I can do some quick math here on the week, but it is what it is. We'll see what tomorrow holds, and if we can just again have some wins across these accounts. And I'll probably grab another eval and try to get it across the finish line. Slow and steady wins the race, and I'm just trying to kind of scale myself back, take some small steps. I've got plenty of time to get these accounts across the finish line, and I've got plenty of drawdown left on them. So I need to just be a little more disciplined. I should say a lot more disciplined. Stick to my levels. I take a lot of time to. I don't say a lot of time, but I do take a fair amount of time to kind of look at these charts on a larger time frame and figure out where I think levels should be. And I've added a few levels again to NQ because we're falling lower out of this channel that we've been for so long. And so some of these other levels are going to come into play. And I need to base my trading around those levels. And I've found that when I do that, when I take trades across those supply and or support and resistance areas, that it works typically. So allowing the trade to run, trading where I want to trade and how I want to trade with the strategy, paying attention to this EMA, to VWAP. Those are just a few things that I really want to brush up on and become better at, and more disciplined at, I really should say. So anyway, I got to stop rambling. Hope you guys had a great day today. Once again, I appreciate you guys' support. A lot of good comments and feedback from several of you, and I really, really appreciate that. And again, thank you for using my code, those of you that are using my codes for Apex or Take Profit. And then again, if you're new, feel free to like and subscribe. I try to do these updates every day and taking you along on my trading journey as we look to secure some more payouts, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. So Have a great night. We'll try to have an update for you. Tomorrow is Friday. Let's end the week on a positive note. I feel good about it. Have a great night. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. So long.